Hey there, Cancers. All right, let's go ahead and let's get started with your energy. Your energy is definitely feeling interesting today. And what I mean by that, there's something here about the type of person, you are. And whatever type of person you are versus the people that you've been dealing with. There's something interesting around that energy. So what I'm getting here is that you're someone who stick to the rules. Because I'm picking up justice. Like you follow the rules. You try to do what's right. Even if it's outdated or if it's something that is not clear, you're still a rule follower. You're coming in as being ambitious, but also someone that's careful. And I feel like you're looking for some structure when it comes to your life. But one thing I'm picking up too is that you have an unconventional love life. There's something unconventional, something that's not traditional when it comes to your love life, when it comes to your relationships. I'm seeing you in like that earth energy, like the King of Pentacles or Queen of Pentacles. There's something that's practical about you right now, which is why I saw that Ace of Pentacles too. I feel like you could be someone trying to get your finances in order, get your life in order. It's like you're restructuring your life, getting your credit score in order, saving money. Some of you could be saving to move or looking to move. Because there's something about some bad judgments, some decisions in the past, and you're trying to learn from those mistakes. Tell me about the viewer. You're someone that keep your, even though I'm picking up this earth, yeah, I told you I'm getting a lot of earth energy with you. It's like, even though I'm picking up this earth energy, yeah, because you're definitely starting to do something different, which is why I said, it's like you're planning your life. You're starting over at ground zero. And so it's like you're starting to really think about what you want. It's like you're in the planning stage of it. Because if you notice, there's just land here. There's nothing there. You haven't procured anything. You're starting a new phase when it comes to that earth energy, that work, that money. And like I said, being more practical about life because of some things that happened in the past. But I'm picking up something interesting. I see you as being a helpful person and kind, but you keep your feelings, your emotions to yourself. You give me the energy of being someone that's a listener. So people may contact you. I feel like some people like maybe contact you and call you and you do the listening. I feel like this is the time to start looking out for yourself. And it's not because you're being selfish or because you don't care, but there's something about the past. And you're trying to recover from some bad choices, some bad situations, and or learn from some mistakes in the past. There's something, again, I keep getting justice. Looking for fairness. That's why I say I feel like you could be a rule follower because you don't like when rules are broken and you're looking for some sort of peace and fairness, justice. Because you move through life with integrity. But I'm also picking up some sort of strategy. Rather, it's a strategy when it comes to planning your life. But I'm also picking up a strategy around air. Mental is coming in too. We got the Four of Wands in reverse. That's what I'm saying. Something is going on inside of your home. Your home life is not stable right now, and that's what you're focusing on. Rebuilding or recovering from some instability in your life. It looks like there was some drama, some sort of conflict when it comes to people. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like that type of energy where I was talking about you listening to other people or having to deal with people. And you're looking at it and thinking, I should have did it differently, or I shouldn't have, something you shouldn't have done in the past. and you're learning from that experience. Yeah, and I'm seeing here letting go of some sort of drama, letting go of some sort of conflict, and focusing on rebuilding your life. And like I said, some of you could be looking for a home. Because I'm seeing someone maybe even searching online or something, looking for houses, looking for jobs. There's something about looking. Maybe looking for some sort of help when it comes to repairing your credit. I'm getting real estate, land. It's like really getting serious about your business. And I'm hearing, I like that for you. I don't know, that's not me saying it, but I'm hearing that being said. I don't know where that's coming from. Oh, okay. You're going to be talking to someone. That's what I said. There's something about you being the listener, but connecting with someone that is going to listen to you. Some of you could be going to therapy. Because the way it is being shown, you finally being able, because you're not someone that tell your feelings. I feel like you haven't been able to really express yourself because you're deep. And that is why you keep your feelings to yourself, because you're deep. And the people that you may talk to, they're not deep like you. So that you feel like they wouldn't understand you. So it's like, why even tell them? Why even talk to them? But I'm picking up here talking to someone, and it feels like it could be a professional or just someone that you connect with, and they understand your plight. Someone that's listening to you. Yeah, again, this Five of Wands keeps showing up. Let's look into it, because there's something that keeps showing up for you, some sort of conflict. But I don't know if I'm getting this both. Spirit says both. Okay, so there's some sort of conflict that shows up for you from the past, and even in the present, it's still creating some sort of problem. And it's probably because of what you've gone through and this new life that you're rebuilding. Because I'm getting here not having time for anyone. That's what I'm getting here. You're changing. You're changing from the listener, and that's going to ruffle some feathers. You're changing from being this listener, someone that people always relied and depend on, to now being about self, focusing on you, because you realize that led to some sort of instability in your own life. Now it's making sense why that energy and stuff was showing up here. Yep, see, the Two of Pentacles is in reverse. You were carrying too much and you're like dropping that. You see how the Two of Pentacles is here? See, upright, you're carrying yourself and others. Yourself and others. You kept going back and forth with yourself and others. Now you just say, I choose me. That's what you're saying. I choose me now. Not those Two Pentacles. I'm not juggling all these other people, problems, all this conflict, all this stuff. You're now focusing on self, and you're committed to that. You're committed to doing the work. You're committed to bettering your life. You even have here some sort of craft. There's some sort of talent, some sort of gift that you have that's going to be taking up a lot of your attention. What I find interesting is that I haven't seen any air, but I feel air. And what I mean by air, I'm talking about the swords that's standing out to me, because I'm feeling it, but I'm not seeing it. So there's something significant about that, which is telling me you're not talking. You are not talking. You're not talking to anyone because you're too focused. And you're trying to preserve your mental clarity for what it is that you're working on. There's something here about how you understand the mind. There's something here about how because I'm not seeing it. And that's significant for me, because I can feel it, but I'm not seeing it. And now you guys know how I am. I got to dig into it. But there's something here about your mental understanding. And the fact that it's not showing up, I know you're being quiet or you're being private. You're not talking about the things that you're working on. You're not talking about what you're going through in your home, because you're always listening. That's what it is. I feel like now that's what it is. There's something about how you're playing some sort of mind game when you're listening, but you're not listening. That's what I feel like is going on. You have some sort of awareness. And it's picking up for me the way this coming in is like a mind game, but not like in a bad way. It's like, let's say, like I said, you're used to being the listener. You're choosing to do things in a different way because you have some sort of understanding, some sort of clarity, and you don't feel the need to prove yourself. That's what it is. That's why I'm not seeing any air. You don't feel the need anymore to say certain things, or to try to prove yourself, or to try to give some sort of deep conversation to people that you know are not on your mental level. So I feel like you're learning how to better deal with people. There's something about having an understanding around the mindset of people and choosing your battles, choosing your words, choosing when and who you talk to. Because you're trying to preserve that energy so that you remain focused and committed to your task. I'm picking up the energy of another person that's coming in. This could be a earth sign, a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Don't have to be, but they're in this earth energy. I feel like this is someone who is fixed in a tradition. That's what it is. Now I see. You see it. I'm saying it, but you see it. It's like now I see. Because you're changing. You're evolving. Because your mind is shifting. And you see that there is someone in your circle that's not evolving. That's not changing. So you're adapting to that. That's why I'm saying, like, you may be shortening your phone calls with this person, or just not feeling the need to try to prove something to this person, because you realize this is someone who's resistant to change. This is a stubborn person. And you see that their life is not stable. And they're not trying to work on fixing some sort of instability in their life while you're trying to work on fixing the instability in yours. Because you see this person as someone that's refused to change. Let's see, tell me more about, oh, I even got here health. There's something, family. For some of you, this could be a family member, but even with the King of Pentacles in reverse, this could be someone whose health, because I'm seeing here health, whose diet, because you could even be starting a new regimen when it comes to your diet, when it comes to your health. But I feel like this person over here is struggling with their health, or struggling with their finances, and they don't see it. They refuse to see it. And it's like they keep making the same mistakes over and over and over again. And that's what you're realizing. You're in some sort of review where you're looking at yourself and your past judgments, and you're trying to start over and rebuild. But you're around people who are not trying to do that. So you're limiting contact with them. Tell me about this King of Pentacles. Yeah, this is someone that's a family member or in-law for others. But I'm definitely getting to hear something around family that's showing up when it comes to this person. Or this could just be people, family members in general that think like this. Remember I told you, because I'm starting to pick up the Ace of Pentacles for you. Whatever it is that you're starting, it's going to be lucrative. You're going to be the first. Whoever is watching this reading right now today, you need to claim it, because I'm seeing it for you. You are going to be the first. All these pentacles are not showing up for no reason. You're going to be the first to break some sort of psychological, generational pattern. And whatever it is that you're doing now is going to set you up for something more stable long term. You're going to be the first to do it completely different. And your life is going to be a blueprint of what happens when you break free from toxic thinking patterns, from toxic traditions. And it's going to bring in abundance for you. But it's like here, I'm picking up abundance, but you can't see it. There's something about the abundance for you that can't be seen right now. I'm going to ask why that is. Tell me first, let me get one more card around these people, these family members. But I just feel like it's people in general that you're used to dealing with and you're breaking free from them. We got here overwork. See, these are people who maybe believe in burnout. They believe in hard work, but that hard work led to health issues. Because remember I said that King of Pentacles, this is someone that could have health issues. This could be someone that works like 80 hours, but they still don't have anything to show for it. And you're trying to do it differently. Because that's what I'm saying. I'm picking up that Hierophant. That's that Taurus. That's that earth energy coming in. Something around traditions and beliefs needing to be abolished. Because it led to being overworked. It led to burnout. It led to instability in the home and stress. And you're trying to do it over. You're trying to do it differently. Let's see, why am I not seeing the abundance, but I'm feeling like there's something around abundance for you? Because again, you're not talking about it. That's how it's supposed to be. And that's why I'm not seeing it. Okay, because you're not supposed to talk about your abundance. You don't need people to see it. You don't need to talk about it, and you don't need people to see it, because that's just going to bring in more problems with people. Like, they're going to see your abundance and they're going to label you. They're going to label you as either selfish. They're going to label you as someone that is, or even if you don't give to them, because you're doing the work, you're doing the hard work to change your life, and you're choosing yourself. You're focusing on your own coin, because these are people who don't focus on their own coin. They don't focus on their own life. But because you are changing that and you're focusing on your own life, it's going to reap rewards for you. So people are going to label you as someone that, like I said, that's selfish if you're not giving to them anymore, because you're pulling back how you deal with people. And so it's going to create tension because you're not allowing people access and you're not talking about your abundance. So they're going to label and judge you as being secretive, being selfish, not willing to, I guess, share, for lack of better words. Yeah, health keeps coming up. Someone's definitely focusing on their health, starting some sort of new regimen. But I feel like the abundance can't be seen because these people don't need to know about it, because it's just going to bring more problems. So you may find yourself keeping your private life, your money matters to yourself. Because when you are starting in the Page of Pentacles, these people didn't care. But once you make it, then there's going to be some talking, and you're trying to avoid that, because there's something about your mental understanding that you know this is the best way to do things for yourself. Buying a home or selling a home. Yep, there's a lot of focus around your home. Buying one, selling one. Some of you are saving up to buy a home. Some of you could be buying one and you're renovating it. Some of you are going to sell land, but there's definitely, with that Four of Wands, and even that showing something. Yep, see, jealous. That's what I'm saying. The type of money that you're going to have, you're going to be able to build it, putting a down payment. You're going to be able to that's what I said about that Ace of Pentacles. Whatever it is that you're going to be starting, it's going to give you so much money. And remember, I said talking to someone. You're going to need help with how to deal with that type of money, because you're the first. You could be the first millionaire, and that's a lot of money. You don't know how to handle that type of money. This is being your first time, and you're going to be able to put a down payment. Some of you're going to be able to outright buy the home. You're going to be able to outright buy that home, and that's why you're going to be keeping quiet when the money is coming in, because you understand the mindset of people and how jealousy is a hell of a drug. It is a hell of a drug, jealousy. You have some sort of understanding around that, especially based off of the things that you've experienced in the past. Yep, see, friends, co-workers, and look, family. See, your social circle, jealous friends, co-workers, and family members, expecting you to support them while they do nothing. With that King of Pentacles in reverse, laziness. While you're committed and focused. You're going to be a boss. Whatever it is, it's going to put you in some sort of authoritative figure, some sort of boss level status. But I keep feeling like you're going to be private about this though. Like you're going to be keeping this information, insight to yourself because you know, like I said, how jealousy can be a problem with people. Like you know that these people won't be rooting for you. Let's get some messages though. I want to see what you need to know as we wrap this up. I'm going to see what's coming in next for you, and then I'm going to close out with the final message. What's coming in next for the viewer? What's coming in next? And then I'll close out with the final guided message. The devil is coming in next. All right, so let me clarify. We got Capricorn. I told you there's a lot of earth energy showing up. What about this Capricorn? And we got a little bit of fire. So that could recognize. All right, so what's next for you guys is some sort of, there's some sort of obsession to pity. Like someone is obsessed with their struggle. I'm picking up two people. Could be earth and fire signs, or it could be a Libra. But someone is obsessed with struggle, obsessed with pity. It's like a woe is me. Like whoever this person is, or these people that are struggling, they're obsessed with it. It's like that's all they talk about. And you're trying to focus and change and not be around that energy. Like there are people that are going to be obsessed with their struggle, obsessed with the woe is me. What has this got to do with you? This is what's next for you, but what has this got to do with you? Because this is not your energy, and I'm still not seeing air. I feel like you're going to have to stop talking to these people. That's what it has to do with you. Because I'm telling you, I feel the air energy, communication, but you're not talking. So what's next for you? You're going to have to stop talking to people because that energy could be transferred onto you. And you're trying to focus. So it's going to require you to stop talking to these people who are obsessed with misery. Misery loves company. There go that Hierophant. And that's been the tradition. It's been like someone is always talking. Woe is me. Oh, I'm sick. Oh, and I'm not saying these are valid or invalid, but I'm saying it's just like someone's been saying it forever. Like, oh, life is bad. Life is this. I hate my job this. I don't like this person that. It's just like someone's just obsessed with miserable things. And you're going to have to stop talking to those types of people. Yeah, see that? Because you're starting to see things completely different. And now here comes the Five of Swords. Now here comes, that's what I'm saying about playing some sort of mind game that I was picking up on you. And here's the Page of Cups. This is you telling me that there's some sort of strategy that you need to have. Or you're seeing it rather. That's what's next. You're seeing that you need to strategize when it comes to these types of people. It's like, I want to be kind, but I may need to break free with the Two of Cups in reverse. I may need to break free. That's what's going to be next for you. You're going to get these people coming in, woe is me, and you're going to want to be kind because that's what you've been trained to do with the Hierophant, but you're going to use some sort of different strategy, or you're going to need to use some sort of different strategy in how you deal with these people. And I'm telling you, we got a Tower with this. That's why these two people here, or these people in general, are going to experience some sort of Tower when you stop communicating with them like you used to, or like you're known to. So that's what's going to be next. A Tower when it comes to you seeing people differently and how you communicate. You're strategizing around it and focusing on something that you love, your own cup. That's what it is. You're starting to focus on your own cup. You're starting to focus on your own pentacles. Self-love, doing things that make you feel good. That's you strategizing, because you're starting to see these people love misery. But what's next is that you pulling back is going to be uncomfortable because it's new and it's going to cause a Tower in these people's lives. But the thing about it is, you already know this. You already know this. I'll catch you later. Oh, no, I can't. I got to get you a guidance card. Let me get you a final message card. What's the final message for the viewer? We got information. I am connected to the cosmic web of wisdom, discovering knowledge and information in perfect flow and timing. See, you're coming into seeing things differently. New information, new knowledge. And it's causing you to react differently now that you're getting this cosmic download saying you need to focus on yourself. You can't take these people with you because they're stuck and set in their ways. You are connected to the cosmic web of wisdom. That's why you have the understanding that you have that's different than others. Your information is different. Bye.